in the morning, I wake up feeling no pain.
So you know that rack that you just saw me put up like 5 seconds ago? It fell down already. There it is. It was really cute for the like 5 days that it was up. Maybe I'll put it back up in another 6 months or something. Okay, I want to start off with a really exciting announcement. I got into my first art market! This actually happened about a month ago, but I couldn't make the last video span any longer than it already was, so here we are. But yeah, yay! If you saw my first video, then you'll know that this is like a really big deal to me. It's been a dream of mine for so long, and I feel like that will be the point where I'll be like, oh my god, I've made it. And that this will be one of my 3 big tasks for the year checked off. So that's so exciting. So this market is cat themed, which means that I spent the month leading up to the applications being due just churning out so much cat themed stuff. Honestly, it felt pretty natural because I've always loved just making art of my cats. I did start off making cat stickers and I feel like I've improved a lot since then, so I really like how everything turned out, to be honest. Maybe I'll put like a little slideshow or something of all the art that I made, because it really was a lot, for me at least, when you consider that while I was working my office job, I made maybe like 5 designs in like a year. One of the things I'm working on now is 12 keychain illustration designs inspired by all of the Dungeons and Dragons classes, but as cats. I actually only made one of them in time to submit as a mock-up with my application to the market, along with like sketches for the rest of them. But I've just been pumping out the rest of them since then because honestly I'm really excited about the concept and they're just so much fun to make. So as of now I have 3 classes left to draw, Sorcerer, Wizard and Warlock, which are probably the 3 I've been most excited for because I love the like magical classes. Here are the sketches for them. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that now. I came up with this idea because I've been getting back into Baldur's Gate 3 recently and I've been loving it. I originally played through most of Act 1 as a tiefling barbarian, but now I'm in a new game as an elf wizard, if anyone was wondering. I also thought it would be really cool to make a set of something that could make a really nice gift, for example for like a friend group that plays D&D. I think that'd be really cute to all just have a little keychain of your own class. One of the things I found really fun with these is trying to think of what breed or color of cat would suit each class as like a personality. For example, I'm doing a black cat here for the Warlock. Or I also did an orange cat for the barbarian, tabby for a druid, or ragdoll for cleric. I'm interested to see if you guys agree with the ones I decided on. And something I was thinking of with these is that because there's 12 different designs to be manufactured, it would end up being pretty expensive to stock up on all of them without knowing if people will like them as much as I do. So I was thinking of possibly doing a little Kickstarter for these once I finish illustrating them, to sort of gauge excitement and cover a bit of the upfront costs before I stock them for markets. So I might film the preparation for that if I go through with it. If you've seen my other videos, you may have noticed by now that I love a project deadline. Okay, maybe not love, but to be honest, it's what I need. And you may have also noticed that I kind of forget to film. That kind of happened again. But what I'm trying to say is that I set up the Kickstarter and forgot to film most of it. Maybe one of these days I'll actually give myself more time to work on these projects so that I can film it. I was going to take my time with it, but then I saw a guide on the Kickstarter website that said that the best time to launch a Kickstarter is essentially the first Tuesday of the month. Which in this case, I was reading that as I was just starting to set up the Kickstarter, and the first Tuesday of the month was going to be about 4 days later. It's possibly kind of irrelevant now, because I forgot about the review process and the pre-launch stage, but I still got the page done by the day that I wanted to, which was last night, aka the first Tuesday of the month. And so I sent it off for review last night, and by the time I woke up, it was already approved. So even though I did do most of it, I thought I'd at least go through the pre-launch / launch stage with you. That's a mouthful. So here's the page where the project got approved. I'm only actually trying to fund about half of the manufacturing costs for the keychains, because even if the Kickstarter doesn't cover the full manufacturing costs, I would still want to make these. So after reading through this, I don't think I want to click ready to launch yet, because I want a pre-launch page, which is down here. This seems like I'm doing a tutorial, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, this is my little cover photo. I just put all of the keychain designs together, and then I guess I just generate the URL. It has this spot where you can write more about your project, but I already did that in the story section, so I think for the pre-launch page it just won't have that, based off what I saw from other projects. And then I guess I just activate it. Oh, this is stressful. Okay, so this is going to be my pre-launch page. Activate. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now it's not just in my head. So the pre-launch page is now live, I guess. I'll put the link below. I don't know if I will upload this video before or after I launch the project. Maybe I'll try to do it at the same time. What now? I've been working on these for so long, I don't know what to do with myself. I think I've spent like the past 2 or 3 months just drawing these keychains and then making this Kickstarter, and now I don't know what to do. I guess I can just draw something else now. As a side note, I feel like while I was drawing these, I kept having ideas for like other products I wanted to make, but I didn't want to get distracted from getting this out as soon as possible so that I could start manufacturing as soon as possible and leave enough time for that. So now I can finally revisit a bunch of ideas I had. I might work on a couple of these ideas from my sketchbook that I was thinking of making into little posters or stickers or something. So yeah, let's hope that I remember to film it this time. So I decided that I would fully launch the Kickstarter just before this video is released. So if you're interested, you should be able to back the project now until around the 21st of September. I didn't want to start sounding like an ad, so I didn't get very into the details of the rewards, but here's what they look like again. And there's a couple stretch goals if you wanted to take a look on the Kickstarter page. I'll leave the link in the description. But basically, if you want a keychain of you or your party's classes as cats, there's a few bundles on there to get them for a discounted price during the Kickstarter project period. And just one more thing, I've also started streaming on Twitch. So at the moment I'm playing some Fields of Mystria, but I have ordered a capture card so that I can do some art streams soon if you'd be interested in hanging out while I draw live or play some games. My name over there is 012SarahB, and it's only been like a week, so I'm still trying to figure out a consistent schedule, but I will post on my Instagram story when I go live and eventually add a schedule to the Twitch bio about thing. So I hope to see you there. So, amongst the superstitious, seeing a magma beetle is considered good luck. Really? I guess some people need it. Okay, rude. I have a bug for you. Damn it. Why did you think I'd want this? Why would anyone want this? Because of the thing he said about the magma beetles and how it's like good luck and something. And sorry again that I keep forgetting to film. I swear I'll get the hang of it soon. Okay, see you next time. Bye.